Alright guys, it's Mad and welcome back and welcome to the last episode in the road to the Durp Scout, the infamous T49 Tier 8 American light tank, although I'm struggling to class it as a light tank. The best way I've found to play this thing is to use its camo value and view range to be like a mobile artillery piece. It's a bit like a Tier 8 Burt, the FE304. It's a bit like that thing. Best way, like I said, best way I found to play it is to drive somewhere, find a bush where you're just in range of the enemies, and kind of rely on the accuracy like that to put some long range artillery shots in and help your team out that way. Save up your hit points for the second half, late stages of the game, and then bomb in and start abusing the back end of tanks. Yeah, one of those sort of tanks. This tank is a very tough act to follow. The Walker Bulldog, I don't think anyone would argue against the Walker Bulldog being the best Tier 7 light tank in the game. And to be honest, I would rather drive the Walker Bulldog in any tier game than the T49. This thing is good. It's just the play style it makes me play I don't like. It's not really for me. It's not really my cup of tea. But when you do things like that, it's worth it. Yeah. This thing likes to feast on things like French tank destroyers from the side and rear. You can penetrate them. I think my highest one damaging hit so far is 916 with a high explosive round. And for a light tank to be able to do that sort of damage, well, yeah, Jesus Christ. It can be super annoying if you're on the receiving end. But when you're dishing it out, it's quite fun. Are we going to get this guy? Yeah, didn't pen him though. Anyway. Yeah, so this game, this is my highest damaging game so far. I've not been particularly successful in this tank. Like I said, it's not really my cup of tea. I don't know how to play it particularly well. There'll be a lot of you guys that play it a lot better than me. But watch this shot. Full health T29. Boom. Engine decking. High explosive round. Nearly 800 damage. And that's like 2/3 of his hit points gone in one shot. Yeah. But the way I'm playing it, totally not like tank play. I'm using my team to spot the enemy, so I can sit here and derp these tanks. Completely arse about face way of playing a light tank. But the amount of damage I do in this game probably wins the game for our team, so I don't know, what can you say? Am I doing the wrong thing here? Am I doing what a light tank should do, or does this thing even count as a light tank really? Is it more of a sort of artillery piece that you can drive around late game and murder people? A bit like the Burt. Yeah, exactly like the Burt. Yeah, so the Walker Bulldog, love that tank. I'm not so keen on the autoloader. I know a lot of people like the autoloader, but the .4 accuracy, whatever it was, and the 10-shot drum, I didn't like it. I stuck with a single shotgun. I seem to have more success on average. Right, watch this shot. Heat round, E75 at range. Boom! Remember, heat rounds don't lose penetration over distance. So when a heavy tank is driving sideways in front of you like that, giving you their flank, high explosive round there wouldn't have penned that E75, never. But the heat round doesn't lose any pen over range. And I managed to pen him from quite a few hundred metres there. And this is what I mean about a late game. A couple of TDs left. I rock up. Put a nice big round in his ass. Needed heat there. My high explosive wouldn't pen the arse of a 704, I don't think. Anyway. Last tank of the game, will I get one away? No. That's a shame. Numbers were yellow, I think, meaning may have been me, but I didn't get it. Anyway, so there we go. My highest damaging game in the T49. 4,500 damage, that's the best I have been able to do in it so far. But only a class 2 mastery because, like I said, I was using my team to spot. So a lot of that damage in shots there I was only getting half points for. I have had some games where I've been up against tanks with poor crews and I've been able to just shoot at them, spotting them myself, not get spotted. Crew skills for this tank, I think I chose quite wisely. Anyway, on to another game. I'll start off doing the same thing, trying to spot the middle of the map, just getting some shots in where I can, saving up my hit points for later on in the game. Go T49, it's not the fastest light tanks, but it's definitely not slow. I'm going to push into this position, try and spot the middle of the map very early on. The worst thing about this tank is the dispersions when moving the tank and moving the turret. They are horrendous. Right, E75 got high explosive loaded. I didn't expect to see the side of an E75, so I didn't have heat loaded. But what this does do is track the guy in place. So I spotted him and tracked him, so if anybody hits him, there he goes. I will get the assist points. Queuing up my next shot, unfortunately I get spotted. But I think I decide to grizz it out. See whether I get hit or not. There we go, I'll take a hit from the back. But there we go. E75 stuck there now. Remaining spotted. And that's an E75 out of the game at the very start. RU-251 Speer Panzer from range. Durp gun. Easy. Yep. Just like a KB2.
Target locked.
Some shots you fire from 10 meters and they miss. Some you fire from 500 meters and they find the target every time. It's just how it works with these Durp guns. Right, now we have some nice side shots. There's a Borsig up there.
Loaded and ready.
There's that accuracy, see? That's what I was saying, Durp guns sometimes, I don't know, even in an American tank, sometimes styling guides the shell exactly where it needs to go. Kind of the legacy of the 152mm howitzer. And then sometimes, yeah, watch this one. Very slim shot, bang, Borsig dead. It's just the way it goes.
Target locked. Focus on this area.
Yeah, so this is the way I found to play the T49 myself.
Ready to fire.
First half of the match, I'll just find a position where I can spot the most area on the map that I can, and the sort of place where it's going to give me the most chance, opportunity for shots like that. Happy days. We hit the guy, do a bit of damage, track him, and help our guy out over there, and he finishes them off. Didn't save him though, the reload's just a little bit too long. Right, so cue the music. There's a low health STB-1 over there, top tier Japanese medium tank. I'm going to rush in there and I'm going to murder him. Got high explosive loaded, I should be able to kill him in one shot. Right, so here we go.